So this is the Moonbeam. It was created basically for waves around here. A lot of waves around here that I surf are pretty slopey, pretty flat. You don't get a lot of really hollow days, so it's like I find myself making boards that I can really hold and carry speed and glide, but then I like to have that ability that when a good section does come, you can still turn. I approach this board with a little more volume, kind of hidden volume, but I still pulled the rail way down to thin out the rail. Foiled it out really nice in the tips and the nose and the tail. I mean, the outline, obviously you can look at the nose, it's got a wider nose, a lower entry rocker. And the concept really is just to have this single concave that's really flat, that obviously creates lift, that just funnels through the whole board and right off the tail. Especially when you're in small junky waves, you want to have that get up and go, and you want to be able to keep that speed. Now you have these two panels really that when they get back here, the panels start to fall away and turn into V. And so that's kind of when you put the board on rail and you engage the fins, the V kind of helps kick in and it lets the tail really sink in and bite, and a wider outline, and then it comes back. And the tail's pretty wide too, but it's got a lot of curve in the last, I'd say the last 12, 18 inches of the tail. And going into our super cool, groovy moontail. I think I might have stole that from Morris Cole. It's cool, I get super inspired. I'm really kind of new to this game, and fortunately I was around Al Merrick for just a giant part of my career, and I got to watch and learn from him. I didn't even know it at the time, but that was so beneficial, just to be in the shaping room with Al and watch how he worked. I started surfing in like '84. So my first board was a single fin, my second board was a twin fin, and then from there on, all I rode was thrusters. And you really got to remember, coming out of the '90s, we were riding like paper thin, like 1 7/8", 2 inches thick. I mean, just foiled out, knifey, ultra rockered out board. So like to jump on a board from the '70s and have all this volume and float, like you're like, wow, I don't have to try as hard. Like I can just glide over this and I don't have to hop and wiggle and freak out. And I think volume was the biggest thing that I took away from riding those boards. I'm experimenting. I'm just doing kind of crazy, wacky things and trying to make surfboards fun so people can go out and have a good time.